I'm not really surprised. Are you? After all, it was 1988, but some people were a bit surprised because this is Mantas of Venom fame, and this is, I think, his first solo album, isn't it? So it's not really new wave of British heavy metal, but it is, because he's new wave of British heavy metal royalty. And, you know, they did that huge... They forged, with others like Celtic Frost, forged a way through to extreme metal, really. Venom, I mean, when you hear it now, it's a bit tame, isn't it? But then goalposts are always shifting and boundaries are always being challenged, aren't they? And this album, Winds of Change, doesn't challenge any boundaries whatsoever. It wimps out, folks. Now, I don't mind that at all, but I didn't expect it. And I read some of the reviews from people saying, is this really Mantas? Yeah, it is. It is. He plays all the instruments on this. Vocals on this, they're all right. They're nothing special. They're pretty disposable. In fact, quite a lot of this is pretty disposable. I mean, Nowhere to Run itself is AOR with melodic rock, synth. It's got some very weak drums in it. But there is a sweet melodic solo. Of course, Mantas would be known for the 6-string work. I like the radio rock because it's a bit faster, of Deceiver. I mean, it is very synthy, though. For that late 80s period, it's got a keen and urgent solo as if to say, we got to do this to make it sound a bit rockier. But I don't mind that. You know, even the instrumentals like Desperado with its big beat, that doesn't have much to it, is okay. But when you've got a bit of new wave of British heavy metal pushing, but with a bit of goth rock, Western Daisies like that, 80s pop, quite nice. When you've got that kind of feeling butting up with let's let the synths take it feel to Winds of Change itself, I don't know. Synths take that verse. The solo makes the most of it as if to say, got to do this because there's too much synths. Too many synths. And quite a lot of these songs you feel there's not very much to it. I thought there might be something a bit better, you know. I like the fast King of the Ring. It's got a US rock attack to it. Let It Rock is galloping. At least it gallops a bit. There is some popping keyboards in there, but they pop rather than kind of fluff you up a bit, you know. Punchy bridge, brief chorus, big synth and guitar solo interchange, but then into a really big metallic rock solo. It's the best thing here. But that's because you'd expect it, if it was called Let It Rock, to have a little bit of rock in it, wouldn't you? And it does. I really enjoy that. But it's Mantas, and I didn't expect... I've never heard it before. I didn't expect this would happen. I didn't expect it would be like this. And other bands are doing it better. Even Paul Di'Anno's first band, Di'Anno, were doing it better than this. A few years earlier as well. There were loads of bands doing it better. It sounds like a personal kind of odyssey he's on, but really, when you get there, the gift shop's closed, and there's no fun rides. Ta-ta.